This is the part 2 of the trading ideas educational videos for the month of October. We'll take 3 scripts here. The first script is by the name of autoaxles. Now let me just explain you the chart here. This is the 200-day moving average and this is a daily chart pattern. Fine. There is a flag pattern here followed by a breakout, and then in the month of August it came down. You can see it here. This is the month of August, it has come down, and last 2 months, that is month of August and September, there is kind of consolidation pattern, like flat pattern, and finally took a support on the 200-day DMA. 200 days simple moving average, which is this red line. And you can also see there's a big volume spike here and a price spike here. Now this is one volume which has to be seriously taken into consideration. Why? Because these are the kind of buyers who are looking out for 20 to 25% return every financial year. These are not the kind of buyers who look, or the retail buyers who are looking at 4 or 5% returns every week, or 4 or 5%. Some more overconfident traders look at 4 or 5% every day. So these are the kind of buyers who are very happy with 25%. So, and these are the kind of buyers who will who are willing to hold on. So this is one thing which has to be always considered. Now what has happened is in the last 2 months the stock has traded absolutely flat. Now it has taken support at this level, and now there's a sloping trend line here. Now any close above the sloping trend line will take it back to the previous highs, and you can keep a stop loss of either the 200-day simple moving average or this particular candle where whatever low it has made. So ideally this particular stock, that is autoaxles, you should be buying once it moves above this trending sloping trend line, approximately around 1292. The target should be around 1500. That is the previous highs which it made here, and the stop loss could be the 200-day moving average, simple moving average, or the low of this candle, which is approximately around 1183 rupees. I feel this chart is looking very promising, and followed by this major buying which has happened here, it should go up this month, provided the global cues are supportive. In case of a major sell-off in the US markets or international markets, it will also affect Indian markets accordingly, the Indian market sentiment accordingly. The next stock which I would like to take is birlamoney. Now let me explain you the chart here. This is a 200-day moving average. Again you have a daily chart pattern, daily Japanese candles. Fine, because many people use Hikenashi, some people line and bar. To give you an explanation, this is Japanese candles, which I think most of you people are very familiar, and it is most widely used, and which gives you true values. Hikenashi does not give you true values actually. Now you have a 200-day simple moving average. Any values, it is always considered, any trading above the simple 200-day SMA is considered to be this is considered to be the final thing as far as the long-term trend is concerned. So anything which is trading above this is considered to be on an upper trend. Fine. Now what has happened in this particular stock is, again in the month of July it has made a high with very good volumes. Again, then afterwards it has come down. Last 2 months it has been just doing nothing. It has just been trading in one particular channel which you can see here. After making the high, it has come down. This is basically an accumulation process where the weaker hands have exited the stock, and the bigger hands, the stronger hands, people who have made the buying here have entered the stock here. Now ideally the stock has to move up. It has to move up, and this, as I always say, this volume is something which is to be seriously taken into account, because these are the kind of buyers who look at 25% returns a year. Now there's a sloping trend line here. Any trade above this trend line is a buy, and which it can take it to the immediate highs which it made in the month of August, followed by the high which it made it in the month of July, and a stop loss could be below this line, this particular line, to make it a little safer, and so that you should lose less. Ideally it should be below this particular candle. Then you can see there's a major support here. Otherwise you can make a stop loss below this weekly low, so that your losses, if at all, is there, is not very high. So ideally you should be buying it above this sloping trend line, that is around 63, and the target should be around 65 first, followed by a target of 88. Sorry, this first target is 75, because entry is around 63. The first target is around 75. The next target is around 88. The stop loss should be around in the range of around 59. And this again looks promising and it is ready for an up move, provided the global cues are supporting, because as the global cues, if it does not support, the Indian market sentiment also turns bad. The next stock which we'll be discussing is Clariant Chemicals. Now Clariant Chemicals is a very good stock. Why? Because chemicals is in the flavor of the season. But the one thing which you might have noticed is that this stock has hardly moved in the month of August and September. Again, it's a pattern which you see very flat movement. So there is a lot of retail buyers who buy low, who sell in this particular channel. Now, and the bigger players are accumulating it, and so that there could be a bigger up move. Now, as you see, you can see there's a sloping trend line. It is taking first thing, it is trading above the 200-day moving average. There's a sloping trend line. It is taking continuous support from here. Again, there's a sloping trend line here which is forming a resistance. So it's forming a triangle pattern. Now, once a breakout from here will take it to the previous highs, and then you have the next targets are the Fibonacci targets. Fibonacci targets which could be found out. Now. Ideally, the trading levels could be like any close above 581 or above this trending line. The first target should be 630, followed by the Fibonacci retracements, and the stop loss will be the low of this low. This is the lower trend line or the weekly low, whichever is suitable for you. I mean, if you feel the weekly low is much closer to the trading value and you're going to lose less, then you can always keep the weekly low. Otherwise, you can keep this particular horizontal trend line as the stop loss. And again, as I said to you, this particular stocks look very promising, and I feel there should be an up move in the month of October, provided US markets are supportive. In case if there's a major sell-off in the US markets, the Indian market sentiment also goes bad, and there's a correction. The correction could take place. That is the reason we are always saying you work with stop losses. I would request you people to subscribe to my channel because this channel is fairly new. I need more subscribers because I have a lot of content with me, especially on trading strategies, which are very simple trading strategies which can be understood even by a layman who does not have much knowledge about stock market or stock market technicals. Not stock market, rather I should say use the word stock market technicals. So I need more subscribers. So please subscribe. Starting this week also, I'll be adding also weekly trading calls, wherein I'll be showing you chart patterns of stocks which looks very promising on the weekly for a weekly setup. Now this chart patterns are looking very strong on the monthly setup. Now, as far as the disclaimer is concerned, please do take your advice of your own personal financial advisor before you enter any trading position or you do actual trading, because there are huge losses sometimes. So you better take the advice of your personal financial advisor. The second thing is always stay away from leverage positions, because leverage positions can give you a lot of stress and it could give you a lot of problems in your personal front as well as on your financial front. Thank you so much. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you once again. Thank you for your time.